voters in both states also cast a ballot in races for U.S. Senate today. In New York, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand is hoping for her first full 6-year term, and in Pennsylvania, Senator Bob Casey is seeking a second term in office. It's two races we've been covering here. WENY TV's Renata Steele joins us live in the studio with the results. Renata, what can you tell us?
That's right, JB. Both senators, Democrats, looking to hold off Republican challengers. Now, as you may know, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand was appointed to the Senate by former Governor David Paterson to fill the seat opened up when Hillary Clinton became Secretary of State. Now, she later went on to win an election to finish that term, and she'll now serve her first 6-year term as New York's junior senator, beating Republican challenger and New York City lawyer Wendy Long by a long shot. And in Pennsylvania, Democrat Bob Casey, challenged by Republican Tom Smith. Incumbent Casey coming away with this one, boosted by a strong Democratic turnout in the state. Now, Casey first elected to the Senate in 2006. That was after defeating Republican Rick Santorum. Now, both Gillibrand and Casey re-elected in states that went blue for this election, also voting for President Barack Obama. Now, we do know the GOP will remain in control of the House, and Democrats hoping to hold on to their majority in the U.S. Senate. Live in the studio, Renata Steele, WENY TV News.
Thank you very much, Renata. In the northern tier, there are 2 congressional seats up for grabs. 2 incumbent Republicans are trying to stave off 2 challenging Democrats.
That's right, and WENY TV's Candace Cole is with us in the studio with those results. Candace.
Laura, the results for the 5th and 10th congressional districts in the northern tier are still being tallied. As of right now, Republican incumbent Glenn Thompson is beating out Democrat challenger Charles Dumas with 63% of the vote in the 5th district. This would make Thompson's 3rd term in the House of Representatives. And currently, Congressman Tom Marino is in the lead for the seat in the 10th district, beating Democrat Phillip Scollo by a 2-to-1 margin. Marino was first elected in 2010, and this will make his 2nd term in office. Now, those numbers are still coming in, but as for right now, this leaves the entire northern tier being represented by Republicans in the House. Live in the studio, Candace Cole, WENY TV News.
All right, thank you so much, Candace. We turn now our attention to a local race. Republicans Ronald Swartz and Mike Skrosnick will serve as village trustees in Horseheads. Swartz has been a trustee since 2003. Both candidates were running for the only 2 open seats on the board.
And there were several state politicians in New York and Pennsylvania up for re-election, but they enjoyed their election day running completely unopposed. In the New York State Senate, Senator Tom O'Mara ran unopposed, winning his 2nd 2-year term in Albany. He's going to represent the new 58th state district covering the Elmira, Corning area.
In the New York State Assembly, Chris Friend, Phil Palmisano, and Barbara Lifton will all be returning for 2 more years. Friend represents part of Chemung and Schuyler counties, Palmisano, Steuben and Yates County, and Lifton, Tompkins and Cortland counties. And
let's move to Pennsylvania. There's one local race in the Pennsylvania State Senate. Incumbent Senator Gene Yaw is in the lead, looking like he will be returning for another 4 years if he goes on to defeat Democratic challenger Luana Cleveland. With a majority of counties reporting, Yaw was up 70 to 30% according to the latest figures. Yaw represents Bradford County and a couple of others.
And running unopposed was Pennsylvania State Senator Joe Scarnati, who will be back for 4 more years. Scarnati is the Senate's president pro tem, serving Tioga and Potter counties.
And in the State House, Matt Baker and Tina Pickett are running unopposed, winning another 2 years. Baker represents Tioga County, while both Baker and Pickett serve portions of Bradford County. For all of tonight's election results and more, go to WENY.com. We're going to be updating the site throughout the night. Coming up, we're going to have more on the presidential race. We're going to bring you the latest projections and let you know who's in the lead for the race for the White House.
And here's a look at tonight's almanac page. Joe's full forecast right after the break. You're watching the late edition in high definition on WENY TV News.